Okay, this is the video on average speed. Average speed is not average of speeds. The average is normally, the moment you say average, you just add a bunch of things and divide by the number of items. That is not average speed. Average speed is the rate at which the total distance is traveled in the total time. That means it has got no idea about what happened in between. All that you know from start to end, the total distance, and the start to end, the total time. Even if you stop in between, that time is included. And if you increase speed, decrease speed, doesn't matter, but we need to only know the total distance. So as a mathematical equation, we may write average speed equal to total distance divided by total time. So maybe we should try a problem and see which is correct. A car travels 20 kilometers per hour for 1 hour and 30 kilometers per hour for 2 hours. What is the average speed? And if we do this correctly, then for the first hour, now what do we know? First we need to write the knowns, then we have to find out the unknown, and then the algorithm, and then execute it. You see that S speed is equal to 20 kilometers per hour. T is equal to 1 hour. We wrote the knowns. What is unknown? D, the distance traveled, is equal to speed times time. That means we are trying to create an algorithm of how to calculate distance from speed and time. Then we are executing it by substituting 20 kilometers per hour times 1 hour is equal to 20 kilometers. We can follow the same procedure for the next 2 hours because speed is 30 kilometers per hour and time is 2 hours. Now it will be 60 kilometers per hour. Now, so what is the total distance? 20 kilometers plus 60 kilometers is equal to 80 kilometers. You see that now the interim, whatever happened in between in the sections did not matter. It's only the total distance that matters. And the total time is 1 hour plus 2 hours is 3 hours. And the average speed will be total distance over total time, which will be 80 kilometers per divided by 3 hours, which is about 27 kilometers per hour. I just rounded it to the nearest integer. Now let us say if we do this by average of speeds to get the average speed. Then we know, again, the knowns are V1 is equal to 20 kilometers per hour, V2 is equal to 30 kilometers per hour. Average means adding both of them and dividing by 2. Now I have an algorithm to calculate the unknown average of speeds. And that is 20 kilometers per hour plus 30 kilometers per hour divided by 2. We're executing it and we're giving you 25 kilometers per hour. Wait a minute, that is different from what we got before. So obviously these two are not really equivalent as it is. But which one is correct? We know for a fact that the total distance is 80 kilometers. So now if this is correct, if this new calculation is correct for the 3 hours, let's calculate the distance. Speed times time is 25 kilometers per hour times 3 hours is 75 kilometers. But that is not 80 kilometers. You know for sure you travel 20 kilometers and 60 kilometers, totally 80 kilometers. That means the contradiction is there. Car actually traveled 80 kilometers. So that means this method cannot be correct. Therefore, do not take average of speeds. Always be aware that average speed is not average of speeds. As a mathematical equation, we may write average speed is equal to total distance over total time. So your job is to calculate first the total distance, then the total time, and then actually find out the average speed. So I read average speed is not just adding all the speeds and dividing by the total number of speeds. Thank you.